Hello, 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 hello. Hello.
Hi.
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 Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
All right, cool. We're gonna get cancelled by the Muslims. Thank you, thank you, Walter, for that.
Welcome.
No, this is a Malaysian Chinese like demonstrating that he has assimilated into Malaysia.
Because he doesn't use chopsticks.
That's
Ala.
what this is. That's what this
Bagi
stream is
salam
about.
cukup.
Mhm.
That's what this stream is about. The stupid chopstick comment.
Okay, so you have all fallen to my trap. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. By the way, Walter, erotic cucumber still appears on the stream.
It does.
It does. You want me to change
Yes.
the name? Yeah. Yeah, Michael Keaton still appears. And Asfa Begida still appears. Victim complex definitely appears because I am the victim here. I am the victim of my
You
own.
just said we fell into your trap. How are you the victim?
I am the victim of my
victim
own doing.
complex.
Yes,
Victim complex, I get it, I
I
get
am the victim of my own doing. Because I thought, okay, this will be a fun way to get views. And this will be a fun way to get money. I mean, content's been good and it's been fun. So let's see. All right, so Asfa, you've seen a couple of streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we on now?
Yes, we are on now. Yes, this is live.
Kau ingat kita orang ni lepak ke?
For the whites that Zara just asked, do you think we're just hanging out? And yes, we are alive now. We are live now.
Alive.
So you've seen a few of the streams thus far. You have an idea what you've gotten yourself into?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Zara and Walter, have you read the books before?
No,
No.
haven't.
No.
I don't have.
Neither have I.
Thank you,
But I've
Booker
seen the
Cake.
films.
You've seen the films?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Bukaki.
Booker
What?
Cake, somebody who just followed. Thank you, Booker Cake. Thank you. Yes, I just got a new follower. Thank you.
That's Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Yes. Long time no see, Kelly. Hi. No. So essentially, you never seen the books. Walter and Zara never watched the movies.
No.
Never.
Okay, so you know that. Whoever else just followed. Thank you. You have been Bearman blessed. Laves Live Sage LAVESAGE. One of your friends. Could be, don't know. But hi. All right. So do you know that feeling when you're walking, like you're sleepy and you're walking, and your little toe hits like a very hard like end of the bed, and then it's painful.
You mean pain?
Yeah.
Do we know pain?
Yeah,
Yes.
you know that
Yes.
you know pain of that level. Okay, so essentially this book is
I had a lorry run over my leg.
okay. So yeah,
I'm in med school.
oh yeah. So those are just like beginning levels to this book. Okay.
I respect that.
What?
Well,
You
okay, I'll
agree
tell
to
you what.
disagree?
No, I agree to disagree.
I mean, I'm
I was
joking.
I was a lawyer who worked for government with government's paycheck. And then now I'm a teacher hearing students' boring speeches. And I'm an actor who has to read scripts by daft writers.
Yes.
But how many followers do you have on Instagram?
Oh, I don't have any. Don't even,
How are you even an actor, man?
I don't know. I don't even have my own daughter following me on Discord.
Okay, that's actually that's
Good.
probably the most reasonable thing you've said so far.
Have nice age. Oh yeah. So nope. Okay. So Asfa just pretty much introduced himself. Yes. Former lawyer, actor, record educator, and yes, Zara. What about you?
Force of chaos
Cause of chaos and writer, I believe,
to pay the bills.
to pay the bills. But you're a professional writer.
We don't need to know that.
And Walter is trying to be a doctor, but this will probably derail your career and push it back about 5 years. So thank you for doing this. He's in scrubs.
Welcome.
He's in scrubs, as you can guess, as you can see, and
Trying to look the part.
try to look the part. So the funny thing is, you will enjoy lines such as my medulla, my medulla oblongata, where my subconscious state lives in. I think you will enjoy that kind of. So
Bob
yes,
has a very, very flexible idea of enjoyment.
yes. Enjoy as
The book
in.
suits him.
Okay, so anyway, so we are on chapter 11. Let me recap the whole 10 chapters for you. Chapter 1, IKEA, a boarding interview at IKEA. Chapter 2, we meet Anna's gaslighting housemates, and Christian stalks her where she's working at a DIY shop. He buys BDSM stuff, and they're all wrong. Every single one is wrong. The rope's not long enough. There's not the right fiber. That kind of horribleness. Chapter 3, they go for a photo shoot with Christian. It's boring. Chapter 4, she wants Christian to kiss her. Christian doesn't, so she spends the whole chapter emo. And then I can't remember. And then after that, I start losing the plot. I start trauma blocking everything. But essentially, Christian says stay away. She gets angry. The day she finishes her exams, Christian sends her a $14,000 book. Yep, that's because that's his way of saying stay away. Essentially, on the day she graduated.
Wait, what do you do with the book? Is that part of the spanking part?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
God willing,
What?
it will be. All right.
Patience.
Patience. Yeah.
You'll get your chance.
And then she received it the moment she finished her exam. When she got home, the day she finished the exam, that means he was stalking her and found out everything about her. She got drunk that night. She calls. She drunk dials him and then scolds him, and then he appears at the bar, even though he's in another state with his brother. When her friend Jose was trying to kiss her, so he chases off Jose. And she gets drunk. He says, "I'm going to take you home," and then takes her dancing in the bar. She falls. She's drunk in the bar. The next morning, she wakes up. He has changed her clothes, but didn't have sex with her. So he's a paradigm of men. Yeah, he's God's gift to women. What else? And then that night, he brings her on the most boring helicopter ride in the world. Imagine a helicopter ride going Charlie Foxtrot Tango in the book. You're doing all the call signs in the book. It's just lines and lines of call signs. That's the book. Yep. She shows her his playroom. Everything is made of mahogany. What else happens? Yeah, shows a bit of the contract. And then she goes, wow. Okay, but I don't know if I want to do this because I'm a virgin. So he gets angry that she's a virgin. And yeah, he has sex with her. The first time she comes is from a nipple flick. Like literal nipple flick. Ooh.
Well, they've definitely not met Muslims. Muslims love the idea of 70 virgin go.
and then sex, she comes after 30 seconds, he comes after 1 minute. Sex again, she comes after 30 seconds, 1 minute. The next morning,
Oh, he's got issues, isn't it?
I love how Bob remembers nothing that much about the plot, but he remembers the timings.
Yep. Because it's that bad. Next morning, they have a bath in 2 inches of water. Like literally 2 inches. So that's not really a bath together.
Enough to drown a
Yep.
person.
She gives him a blowjob, but the thing is she doesn't play with the balls, and he says she's a master. So that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. And then they have sex again. IKEA Lily. You're funny that you call it IKEA. Every single scene, every single time she steps in the room, she explains it like it's an IKEA. So yeah. Hello IKEA Lily, thank you for coming in. And then what else happens? And then because she hasn't signed the contract to say that they're gonna be together, she's only signed an NDA to say that he's only signed an NDA to say that no, I can't talk about anything about Christian. And she had to ask Christian's permission to talk to her best friend about, the first time she had sex and everything. Right? And Christian gave her the contract and said, read through this, Google it, and that's where we are. You're all gonna Google your scene, your chapter is her Googling the contract.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
So now
That's why you start.
right, so we can do this 2 ways. We can either do line by line by line or page by page by page.
line by line, I
Okay.
guess.
All right. Okay, we can start with Baginda, then we go with Walter, and then we go with Zara, and then back to it. Go ahead.
Okay. There are several papers inside the envelope. I fish them out, my heart still pounding, and I sit back on my bed and begin to read.
Contract made this day, blank of
Oh,
2011,
it's set in
the
2011.
commencement date.
Okay.
Between Mr. Christian Gray of 301 Escala, Seattle, WA 98889. Ong number, the dominant.
Miss Anastasia Steele of 1114 Southwest Green Street, Apartment 7, Haven Heights, Vancouver. 98888, another Ong number, the submissive.
This one is even more Ong.
The parties agree as follows. 1. The following are the terms of a binding contract between the dominant and the submissive.
Fundamental terms. 2. Is these are the clauses, right? The fundamental purpose of this contract is to allow the submissive to explore her sensuality and her limits safely, with due respect and regard for her needs, her limits, and her well-being.
3. The dominant and the submissive agree and acknowledge that all that occurs under the terms of this contract will be consensual, confidential, and subject to the agreed limits and safety procedures set out in this contract. Additional limits and safety procedures may be agreed in writing.
You script this this perfect line for me. The dominant and the submissive each warrant that they suffer no sexual serious infectious or life-threatening illnesses, including but not limited to HIV, herpes, and hepatitis. A, B, C, D, and E, I'm assuming. If during the term as defined below or any extended terms of this contract, either party should be diagnosed with or become aware of any such illness, he or she undertakes to inform the other immediately, and in any event prior to any form of physical contact between the parties.
There should be a few commas there, shouldn't there?
There's a lot more than just HIV, herpes, and hepatitis.
Yes,
For
and-
that, off the top of my head, there's this thing that's called Enterobiasis, which is basically like worms, in a type of worm. The female parasite migrates to your anus, like your asshole, at night. Which
I love how you assume we
coincidentally
don't
is
know
where
what an
people like
anus
to
is.
fornicate at night. And like if you eat ass, you will get the worms. So
Oh.
Oh, okay. Can you use Dettol before you eat ass?
you'll be eating
Dettol.
Dettol. But then again, I think that's the lesser of two evils.
but from a writing perspective, don't you agree there should be fucking commas there somewhere?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, freaking hell, that was tiring. Go ahead, Miss Zara, number 5.
I feel like
Yeah.
this whole health thing should have been a whole nother section.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah, but there is no organizing body to actually adhere to what, you know?
Yes, exactly.
But
I
not
love how they
limited
just
to.
yeah, but not limited to. Oh, we love a limited warranty,
It's such a wannabe lawyer thing.
dude. Like you can get better. Literally, you can get better like contracts on Google.
You can. You definitely can.
You can.
Yep.
Right. Adherence to the above warranties, agreements, and undertakings. What? And any additional limits and safety procedures agreed under Clause 3 above are fundamental to this contract. Any breach shall render it void, with immediate effect, and each party agrees to be fully responsible to the other for the consequence of any breach. This clause is doing a lot of work.
Now, then 6 covers it up.
Yeah.
Everything in this contract must be read and interpreted in the light of the fundamental purpose and the fundamental terms set out in clauses 2 to 5 above.
Essentially, if you don't read, you're dead. This is not my fault if you don't read it.
On the bright side, I'm pretty sure this contract wouldn't be legally enforceable.
By the way, for Walter and Zara, there's this thing called the red flag parade that I have. Every time you, any of you spot a red flag with Christian, tell me, And I will play the red flag parade and add the red flag counter.
Oh.
Yep. Right now,
Oh
Christian
man,
has.
I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
good
wait,
at
wait.
spotting red flags.
Question. Really, really big question.
Yeah.
So, does the contract itself constitute a big red flag, or do we flag every single thing wrong with the contract as well?
Every single thing
All
wrong
right.
in the contract.
Okay,
Wait, pause. That leads to you thinking that that Anna might die from in Christian's hands.
Okay,
it's
so
the dying part.
No, that's it.
All right.
He could be serial killer.
Okay,
Not
clause
enough
3.
stated illnesses.
Yeah.
Not
Clause
enough.
3, clause 4,
Many
clause
more.
5, clause 6.
Clause 3,
3,
clause 4,
4, 5,
clause 5, clause 6. So 4. All
3 to
right.
6.
All right. Red flag. Red flag. I have to write this down one by one by myself because I don't have the command for it. Red flag. And
The thing is, right,
Yep.
after you've seen too many cases, knowing too many things, I don't even know what a red flag is anymore.
but
Seems too normal.
fair enough. But the thing is, this is supposed to be a romance book. Yet
Yeah.
the thing is,
Oh, I thought it was erotic. I want to be.
it's a bit of both. But the thing is, the writer
Why not both?
the writer has mistaken Anna's fight or flight response as horniness. Like literally, oh, I'm so afraid of him. That must mean I'm wet. Yeah, and now we have 93 red flags in 11 chapters. Yay! All right, cool. Please continue. Whoever's next.
All right. In terms of the roles, the dominant shall take responsibility for the well-being and the proper training, guidance, and discipline of the submissive. Proper training. Sounds like sounds like Walter's training how to become a doctor. He shall
fair.
decide. Wait, the he is in capital he. I'm not sure if he's talking about God, Jesus, or
It's a new sentence. It's a new sentence. It's a new sentence.
There's a full stop there, dude.
yeah, I know.
I know, but the thing is,
He shall decide the nature of such training,
I see.
guidance, and discipline, and the time and place of its administration. So this is like, when they say doctors administering the injection.
Yeah.
Subject to the agreed terms, limitations, and safety procedures set out in this contract or agreed additionally under clause 3 above. Sounds
You know
like
what's
a
the best
package.
thing though? In clause 3, they don't even mention that. There are like additional limits and safety procedures may be agreed in writing. And they're like, oh, refer to clause 3. And then you look at clause 3 and you look at the last sentence and it's like,
It's like a paradox, you know.
what's like what's clause 3 supposed to
No, this reminds me of how Malaysian civil service is. If you go to like a passport, immigration, you're asking for a passport. Where do I get the ticket from this? And then it says, go to counter 3. And then you go to counter 3 and it says, oh, I need a registration form to fill out my information. Oh no, you have to go back to reception. It's just like turning around.
Exactly.
How? Okay, wait. No, the last time I did my passport at JPN, I'm pretty sure they had like a ticket machine. Like we sudah maju, guys. We got ticket machine now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was just exaggerating. Because
Or maybe maybe that was the case like 10, 20 years ago. So, but
It's actually very
now we have a
similar to
ticket
going to
machine.
the clinic. So if you're in a clinic, you're in a waiting room,
Dude.
and then after a while, the nurse calls you out, and then instead of you think you're ready to see the doctor, but you're actually going to
No.
another smaller waiting room.
Public hospital, dude. Public
no,
hospital.
not just public
Oh
hospitals,
my-
even private clinics. It's just like British NHS. The National Health Service is very wonderful. So you go see a doctor, and the minute you've been waiting for such a long time, then you get to your seat and you saw a doctor, and the doctor said, "What's wrong with you?" And
Isn't it in your report?
I'm not quite
They
sure
don't
what's
read, they
wrong
don't,
with
yeah, they don't read. Sometimes they don't read the report. No time, no time.
So,
We're trying to sleep while we walk.
ladies and gentlemen, this is why it takes 2 to 3 hours to read one chapter, because you go on tangents because it's so bad that we just go off on tangents going, oh, actually this. Ben and I, the co-reader number 2, we spent 10 minutes talking about Jim Carrey's acting because that's how bad the book was that we just went on tangents over and over again. Anyway, yes.
If at any time the dominant should fail to keep to the agreed terms, limitations and safety procedures set out in this contract or agreed additionally under clause 3 above, the submissive is entitled to terminate this contract forthwith and to leave the service of the dominant without notice.
Does she get reparations if he fails to keep the agreement?
No,
Like,
she just leaves.
yeah, she just gets to leave. Like,
Cool.
This clause 3 is really popular.
Yeah.
I know. Clause 3 is doing all the work. We thought
I
it
think
was clause
The writer's
5,
partly
but clause 3.
Chinese. You know, they believe in the number 3, long live kind of thing.
Or in clause 4 is about the disease and death, is it? maybe the
Okay.
Okay, 9. Subject to that proviso and to clauses 2 to 5 above, the submissive is to serve and obey the dominant in all things. This is problematic. I feel like this should be red flag.
Red flag it
Subject
is.
to the agreed terms, limitations, and safety procedures set out in this contract or agreed additionally under clause 3 above. It shall without query or hesitation.
But is it
Offer
really
the
a red
dominant-
flag though?
I feel like clause 9 you might need like 3 red flags, man.
Because it did mention clauses 2 to 5, you know, and then it mentioned all this health and safety aspect before you go on the, I don't know, roller coaster ride or bungee jumping.
All right, that's a provisional red flag. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be more. Yeah, by the way, you guys are going to reach 100 red flags. Now it's 95. Yeah. You guys are definitely going to reach 100 red flags.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, continue. Whoever was next there.
Offer the dominant such pleasure as he may require. This is where the erotic writing comes in.
Yep.
And she shall accept without query or hesitation his training, guidance, and discipline, whatever form he take. This is another red flag.
Yes, I agree.
Since he defines whatever the training guidance
He
and
does,
discipline
he does.
is, and she has, and the worst part is that if you scroll all the way back up to
Clause 3.
clause 3,
Yeah.
actually, it says that, everything that occurs under this contract is consensual.
Clause 3 working harder than some politicians.
Oh, snap! We got it!
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Okay,
Is it me
next one.
Oh, no, it's us.
Okay, commencement and term. 10. The dominant and submissive enter into this contract of the commencement date, fully aware of its nature and undertake to abide by its conditions without exception.
I like how the fact that you stop and put your own commas because there's no commas there when it's supposed to be.
Well played.
You're like, oh, fuck this shit.
Without exception.
Yeah. Hi, Foxy Mac. Foxy Mac has been co-reader twice, and she's coming back for another co-read, but this time she's gonna draw while other people co-read as
Ooh.
well. So that'll be fun. So it'll be partly an art stream as well. So she's drawn a couple of things. Jose was described as a wall of muscle, so she literally drew a wall of muscle with a head, and that's Jose. She will show. I'll tag you guys later after the stream.
What kind of Attack on Titan nonsense is this?
Is this? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, where were we?
11.
11, yes.
This contract shall be effective for a period of 3 calendar months from the commencement date. On the expiry of the term, the parties shall discuss whether this contract and the arrangements they have made under this contract are satisfactory and whether the needs of each party have been met. Each
That's
party
so funny.
each party may propose the extension of this contract subject to adjustments to its terms or to the arrangements they have made under it. In the absence of agreement to such extension, this contract shall terminate and both parties shall be free to resume their lives separately. Well, that's nice. Oh, green flag. Do we have a green flag party?
I feel like
She has to go through the contract first. Not a green flag. Also,
okay, this is funny. It says no one for the longest of time, except like I don't know, the first 3 months of a law student would actually say 3 calendar months. And I feel like I'm giving an employment contract to my teachers. 3 academic months.
No, yeah. She's the amount of E.L. James is a producer, a TV producer. Before she wrote these books, and I'm going, what shows did she produce? There's no history. I think she's actually used her fortune to remove the history of what she produced, because I bet you the shows were crap.
Or maybe they only lasted 3 calendar months.
And that's the only way she knows how to write a contract. All right, who's next?
Availability 12. The submissive will make herself available to the dominant from Friday evenings through to Sunday afternoons each week during the term, at times to be specified by the dominant. The allotted time. Further allocated time can be mutually agreed on an ad hoc basis. So basically, she doesn't get a day off.
Nope,
right?
she
Has
doesn't.
work Monday to Friday, and then right after work, she clocks out, and then she clocks in to be his submissive.
But the thing is, he is super rich, so she could have a 4-day weekend. That's how much of how great he is. Yeah, he could pay her for anything she wants. In the future, spoilers, he without her permission sells her car and buys her a new car.
Wait, I don't need permission for anyone to buy me a car. Please do.
But to sell your car though.
It's not so much that. It's
What? What kind of car?
a very, very, very nice car. I don't know the details yet. I haven't read that far. I hope I don't get that far. But yeah.
Anastasia.
Yeah. Anyway, who's next?
Me.
Yep.
All right. The dominant reserves the right to dismiss the submissive from his service at any time and for any reason.
This is not an equitable contract in any way.
Wait, is this like an Islamic party? I no longer require you as my wife. Out you go.
Hi,
I don't think they
Ben.
can do that. I don't think they can do that. They just get another one.
Oh, by the way, Ben is here. Ben is this alchemist, and Walter's the doctor. So yeah, two people who know how the body works better than E.L. James.
Hi, Ben.
Dude, I'm sure Asfa's daughter knows the body better than E.L. James does. Like, who doesn't?
Like these are the fingers, heads, toes. Yeah, she's even got those things got wrong. Like elbows.
Really?
Yeah. She's even got those things wrong.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Okay. The submissive may request her release. Oh, now this sounds like a prison term.
Yep.
At any time. Such request to be granted at the discretion of the dominant subject, only to the submissive's rights under clauses 2 to 5 and 8 above. Alright, no clause 3 this time.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You
What?
can leave only on these conditions. but you can fuck off with no conditions. That's essentially it. Yeah.
Location 14. The submissive will make herself available during the allotted times and agreed additional times at locations to be determined by the dominant. The dominant will ensure that all travel costs incurred by the submissive for that purpose are met by the dominant.
Yeah.
Green flag!
No, he's just rich. So he can afford to.
Hey, green, that's a green flag to me, man.
We all know
Leaving
Walter's
this
weakness
at the
now.
bike
We
behind me.
know.
I have fun with this one,
Right.
Zara.
Great. Service provisions 15. The following service provisions have been discussed and agreed. With whom? Discussed with whom? Did they actually discuss this?
No.
Bob, no.
No, they have
No?
not. They have talked a bit, but she told her, you read, you Google, and then you sign.
Wow.
Yep. So there's
Okay,
no like negotiation yet. They might be, but don't know.
Just curb-sided himself.
Oh no, there is. There's one negotiation where she goes, no fisting, and he goes, fine, no fisting. Yep. Foxy Meg is simping on you, Zara.
Oh.
She's simping on all the ladies. So yeah, she's simping on you. You can, if you go to New Zealand, you have a fan.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, I have family in New Zealand.
Hey. Same.
Not really. Wait, where am I?
Both parties accept.
The dominant. Hey?
No,
Wait,
both.
No.
I think Are we all lost?
We only 15
We
the
were
first
talking about
line. We've
feasting,
only
right?
got
We were
15
talking
the
about
first line.
feasting.
Yeah.
No. Wait, really?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
so,
Both
yeah.
parties accept that certain matters may arise which are not covered by the terms of this contract or the service provisions, or that certain matters may be renegotiated. In such circumstance, further clauses may be proposed by way of amendment. Any further clauses or amendments must be agreed, documented, and signed by both parties, and shall be subject to the fundamental terms set out at clauses 2 to 5 above. I hate this clause only because I feel like it's so wordy.
Is it wordy in a way that is trapping her? It's an idiot like her wouldn't understand it. She's an idiot.
It's not just that. It's just look. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's just bad.
Okay, I agree to disagree, but it's to say that she's an idiot. I've met too many like middle-aged ladies.
I'm gonna
And-
pause
She's
you.
not middle-aged,
I'm gonna
though.
pause you right there. For Zara and Walter, there's a channel points redeemed for me, and they asked for Cat Bear, so this is Cat Bear. Ha! Hello. Yep. You can continue while I'm the cat.
I think this is a red flag on its own.
Guys, did we consent to this?
Hey, they paid me, okay? I have.
They paid you. Okay,
Yep,
lah.
by channel
Okay.
Green
points.
flag, green flag.
Green flag.
Okay, anything that involves money transactions.
We don't judge.
Like this guy, the dominant and the submissive. So I mean, I've seen. I feel like it's fine. There are people highly educated, but also just why should they work when they have an easy way out? So there are a lot of people who don't mind providing such services, even marital services.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's totally fine. It's just that this guy's an abusive fucker.
He
That's
is. He is. He's actually
Like-
an abusive fucker. So
But what if she's playing the submissive one?
no, she's not playing. She's dumb. She's dumb. She yesterday stream she asked, "What is vanilla sex?" Like literally, that was a line.
Okay, look,
What is vanilla
she's
sex?
not dumb. She's not dumb. I've had
So what is
someone ask
vanilla
me what
sex?
vanilla sex is, and they
Yes.
were like older
Is
than
it-
me and like experienced. So
Wait,
It's-
is this the
It's a language
bathtub
problem,
lady?
like it's a
the
No,
what?
The
what
bathtub
is
lady?
vanilla sex?
No.
No.
This was
vanilla sex is just normal.
someone I
basic
was
sex.
sleeping with before.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, where were we?
Yeah.
Needless to say, I'm not sleeping with that person anymore.
Anyway,
Okay, wait. Who's next?
You,
Wait,
Baginda, you.
Wait, where am I? 15.1, is it?
Yes.
The dominant. All right, this explains about everything but the dominant. All right. 15.1. The dominant shall make the submissive's health and safety a priority at all times. The dominant shall not at any time require, request, allow, or demand the submissive to participate at the hands of the dominant in the activities detailed in Appendix 2 or in any act that either party deems to be unsafe. Ah, very thoughtful of him.
Appendix
The
2
dominant
Oh, pause.
will not undertake
Sorry.
or permit.
I'm gonna pause you right there. Appendix 2 are things like no fire, no children, no medical play. So pap smears as part of sex. And
Never heard of that.
no urine.
who does that? Because it's really hard to get a pap smear as an unmarried woman in Malaysia.
Exactly. So and then no urination. So no squirting and stuff. And I can't remember one more.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
How is this BDSM if no squirting?
I don't know how urination is
BDSM
dangerous.
is a psychological thing though. So you could have
Oh.
BDSM like with just missionary, honestly.
Yep. Anyway,
Oh.
please continue, Mr. Baginda.
Other people
but-
believe he baginda.
The dominant will not undertake or permit to be undertaken any action which could cause serious injury or any risk to the submissive's life. The remaining subclauses of this clause 15 are to be read subject to this provision and to the fundamental matters agreed in clauses 2 to 5 above.
Oh, by the way, the last one I missed is no knives.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
It sounds like
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a health and
Oh.
safety clauses
So
of I don't
anything,
know.
any other sharp object, as long as it's not a knife.
But you know what? No children and animals was the third point. It should be the top point, but it was the third point. I'm like, what? Why? It should be the top point. But no, necrophilia was okay because he doesn't like her moving. Like she told her, you cannot respawn. You should not be responding. So I bet you he likes necrophilia. That fucker's a grave digger.
That's a danger to your life.
Yep.
15.2.
All right.
So he's into necrophilia, but clause. Wait, what was the clause about health? Clause 4.
I'm not sure. Everything is between 2 to 5.
Fact.
If you don't know, just say clause 3.
Yep. All right. Enjoy, Walter.
15.2. The dominant accepts the submissive as his own to control. Bro, can there be more than one red flag in one sentence?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'll count it.
Accepts submissive as his to own, control, dominate, and discipline during the term.
That's not
Dominant may
that's
use
That's okay. That's okay. The problem is how he intends to express those actions.
No, he wants to control her life fully.
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
vague.
To the point that
To be
when she wants to go see her mom, he gets angry.
okay,
Oh,
that's
he must be
abusive.
Malay.
Yeah. Huh?
He must be Malay.
Thanks for coming, everybody. This has been our stream with Aspar and Peter Kitten and Bob. See you tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, one of my viewers redeemed hydrate, stretch, and posture. So everybody hydrate, stretch, and posture, please. Unless you don't have.
Hydrate.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
Yes,
Ooh.
that's called the trio.
You're on the wrong stream, bro. Stretch and posture.
Right. Hentai Santa. What? I don't know what's happening in my chat anymore. Anyway, please continue.
Where was I? According to the term, the dominant may use the submissive's body at any time during the allotted times, or any agreed additional times in any matter he deems fit, sexually or otherwise.
Or otherwise.
Or otherwise. It's
Or,
kind of,
or otherwise. Otherwise,
I can use you as
I
a
don't like
drug
that
mule.
one. That makes me super uncomfortable.
Right?
Yep. Red
What
flags.
else is he gonna use her body for other than like sexually, right?
Well, when she's
Transport
dead,
drugs?
when she's dead,
Baby machine.
that's when he gets off.
Okay, look, but that's still sexually, right? So what is this otherwise for?
Exactly. By the way, in his car, he has 2 baseball caps and 2 sunglasses, in a convertible.
I don't speak fuckboy, I don't understand.
No, convertible means no rooftop car.
Oh,
So why
wait,
would
so
you,
yes.
why would you have a cap in your car if you have a convertible? Because the wind will just push it off. So yeah,
No, not quite. I had a convertible.
but
And I would wear a hat as well. And a cap.
This Asfa was talking about some T20 shit. I just can't relate, man.
You wouldn't push the cap off or the hat off.
really,
How nice it must be to own a car.
no,
Yeah, man. See, I don't even own a car.
How nice it must be.
but no,
Public transport for the win.
the point is he has things that just points out that he's a serial killer. Like he would just go this, and just go to a park and just stand.
Oh, they call
Like,
that shit a rape kit.
Yes, he has. I'm sure he has one.
Oh, that's what you mean, Bob.
Yep. All right, Nightmare
Yeah.
Bear. So they have redeemed Nightmare Bear. So you guys are gonna enjoy Nightmare Bear without your consent. Hello.
Oh, wow.
I had the time of my life.
Instant regret.
It's good. You know what? It's real good.
I
I
know,
respect,
right?
Hey,
respect the
Walter.
grind,
Walter, like, are you glad you're a doctor, not a dentist? Right
I
now?
will need to do
look,
this
look at
shit
this.
in
Look
like-
at that.
Oh, no cavities. Very good. You got really straight
So-
teeth, Bob.
What?
You got really straight teeth.
I do. That's why it's knowing that I have a chief tooth somewhere here. Here, there. Yeah, I got a chief tooth there. It's really annoying because the rest of it is perfecto. Mwah.
It's okay. It
Yeah.
adds personality.
Anyway, who were we? Who was next? I can't remember anymore.
Sarah.
Oh shit. Okay, back to business.
15.3. The dominant shall provide the submissive with all necessary training and guidance in how to properly serve the dominant. I feel like he's repeating himself. Didn't he talk about like training and shit earlier?
Yep.
Oh no, it sounds more like when you buy a MacBook and it says that from machines, one of Apple's resellers in Malaysia, yeah, and it says we'll provide training.
It kind of sounds like
Oh,
college
yeah,
student trying to meet the
yeah.
word count.
I think wait, who is the writer a female or male?
Male. E.L.
Female.
James.
Oh, male.
Female.
Female. Okay. So I think she got it like the contracts off, some products, or some shops.
just
Like,
change iPads to submissive and dominant. iPad and Apple to submissive and dominant.
You know what? I feel like that would have made the contract better than it is now.
It would have been clearer.
It would have actually been like sort of quasi legal, but this is
Oh, I
I
thought
mean,
you were
it-
going to say because nobody reads the Apple contracts and they just skip through that and go to the next chapter.
But
no, it would have been
Not
better if they had
everyone.
Apple. But she probably took it from like Huawei or Xiaomi.
When
no,
you need to
no, she doesn't
translate,
have. No,
and then
wait,
they got lost in translation.
I'm not joking. She doesn't have a laptop. She's a student in 2011. She doesn't have a laptop or computer. That's weird. That's weird, isn't it? For somebody in 2011.
She likes it natural.
But
Oh, natural.
maybe this is like to demonstrate that she is in the perfect situation for him to take like to sort of hold her financially.
Wait, when we say she, who are we referring to? The writer or this
Anna,
Annabelle?
Anastasia, not Annabelle.
Anastasia.
Annabelle.
Don't spoil Annabelle for me. That's a great book.
Wait, I was thinking of the movie, the horror film.
I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah, that Annabelle. Sorry, I got mistaken with which story.
Anyways, we're all getting lost here. Shall we continue? I don't know where we are now.
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know why I'm
15.5.
here.
15.5. Baginda. Yes.
15.5. All right. The dominant may discipline the submissive as necessary to ensure the submissive fully appreciates her role of subservience to the dominant and to discourage unacceptable conduct. Whip me, I accept. Whip me. Accept. Okay, I'll finish.
Fully
I'll finish
appreciates. That's what makes me even laugh. Fully appreciates.
No. There is. Okay, I've got a story in mind, but I'll finish the clause first.
Yep.
The dominant may flock, spank, whip, or corporally punish the
Corporal
submissive
punishment.
as he sees fit, for purposes of discipline, for his own personal enjoyment, or for any other reason, which he is not obliged to provide.
Wow.
It sounds like Malaysian parenting.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
sounds like Malaysian parenting. I whack you for your own good.
Yeah.
You
Don't
must
ask me
appreciate
why.
me. Don't ask me why. You must appreciate me for spanking you.
If you have to ask why, that means you don't understand the lesson yet. Bam, one more.
Yeah.
But yes, your story, Baginda, your tangent. Go ahead.
That's my story.
Oh, it sounds like a Malaysian parenting. Yes, Foxy Meg. Wait. Behavior training sounds like he's gonna recreate Pavlov's experiment, Pavlov's bell.
With the dog and the saliva.
Yes, behavioral training is different to training how to service from Ben. Yep, that's very true. Anyway, go ahead, Walter.
15.6. In training and in the administration of discipline, the dominant shall ensure that no permanent marks are made upon the submissive's body, nor any injuries incurred that may require
I'm sorry. This really sounds like Malaysian parenting. They whip their children to make sure that there is no mark for them to go to school the next day.
No, they just whip you in places where you cover with clothes.
Zara, go ahead.
In 15.7, in
Yes.
training and in the administration of discipline, the dominant shall ensure that the discipline and the instruments used for the purposes of discipline are safe, shall not be used in such a way as to cause serious harm, and shall not in any way exceed the limits defined and detailed in this contract.
Oh.
There are no limits, right, that are defined and detailed in this contract so far.
No, not
So far,
Yeah.
not.
Nope.
World's first contract.
Okay. 15.8. In case of illness or injury. Oh, I like this part. This is what our Minister of Health, the current Minister of Health, would say.
Yeah.
In case of illness or injury, the dominant shall care for the submissive, seeing to her health and safety, encouraging, really encouraging. Please get well. Please get well soon. You know the worst part. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I hate this when a person gets sick and people say, "Oh, my thoughts and prayers are with you." I'm like, really,
Give
really.
me Panadol, bitch.
I know, right?
Giving
Okay.
Panadol Beach.
Wait, where was I? Encouraging and, when necessary, ordering medical attention when it is judged necessary by the dominant.
I hate that. It means only he knows if she has AIDS or cancer or something. Oh, is that lump's not cancer? Let me beat it up for you. Beat it
It's
up
sort
for
of
you.
like
I'm sorry, that's a red
insurance
flag.
companies and hospitals.
I was about to say that.
Sort of like
He's gonna go on Google like, oh, that's a lipoma, not a tumor.
Sorry, continue, Water.
ridiculous. 15.9. The dominant shall maintain his own good health and seek medical attention when necessary in order to maintain a risk-free environment.
I feel like this should have come before 15.8.
You should have, yeah.
Yep, I agree.
But he's a gentleman. He lets the ladies go first.
At the hospital? Yeah. Go ahead, Zara.
Oh, Mia.
Yep. 15:10.
10. The dominant shall not loan his submissive to another dominant. Actually, this is something that does come up in real BDSM contracts. So
Oh, really?
I'll let it pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just stating that, oh, we're monogamous, you know?
Oh, okay. Thank you for, I'm laughing at everything.
Oh no, I actually did sign a BDSM contract before.
Ben
Right.
says because, oh, by the way, Zara, Ben also is BDSM. And in the BDSM industry, society, yep. And he says
Community?
community. Note, he says medical and not psychiatric. So she can go nuts. Oh, it's just in your head. Yep. Medical.
Wait,
and not,
does medical treatment not include psychiatric? Because
It does.
it does, yeah.
maybe it's an
Yeah,
Australian
medical
thing. I don't know. Because I went.
No, I've had
Medical
I've had a
treatment
legal case before
Yeah.
where medical terms mental health can also, it depends on how you argue, but it can also not be included in the case as health risk.
Or Malaysian case, is it?
Is that
No.
Malaysian,
insurance?
Malaysian
This
Is
year.
that insurance?
I know I did not practice here, so I practiced in the UK. So yeah, it depends on how
Wow,
you argue.
surprising. I thought white people love the mental health.
Mate, have you not seen have you
Recent
not seen
years,
Britain's
recent years.
NHS?
Hmm?
Are you not
NHS?
aware of Britain's NHS, the National Health Service?
No.
Oh, our Malaysian health service is much better.
Yeah.
Is it?
Dude, 2017 we were number 1 in the world. We beat Cuba.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Surprise! He's crying in joy. Walter's crying tears of joy right now.
Okay, but that was
Confused.
2017. We also changed governments and shit, so I wouldn't be surprised if we
Uh,
fell down to like 70.
Well, UK changed government and look who they've got. Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson, the leader of our new free world. Boris Johnson.
Look who Australia's got.
ScoMo,
Any
yeah.
Australians
Oh, yeah. There is. By the way, there's a joke for Australians. This is my imitation of Scott Morrison. The country's on fire. I'm going to Hawaii because that's what he did.
That's what he did. That's what
he
he did
literally
during
went to
the fire.
Hawaii. the country went on
remember
fire.
No, it's
Yeah.
called the Commonwealth laws, Bob, on how to be a prime minister.
Yeah.
The country's in flood. I shall get my son-in-law on a helicopter.
For the non-Malaysians, that's literally what happened with the flooding just this weekend. People are stuck on cars. People are stuck on roofs. Prime Minister's son-in-law got airlifted on a helicopter. Anyway,
Don't forget, a couple of months back, also, didn't they use a helicopter to get nasi ganja in
Ipoh.
KL?
Yep.
Oh, was that them?
Was it? I mean, who uses helicopters here?
Oh,
Could be.
that makes sense.
This was in July. This was in July.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Nasi ganja is a specialty dish in Ipoh, and it was during lockdown.
Does not. Also, don't forget, it doesn't actually contain ganja. That's important.
I wish it did. It probably does.
Nasi kangkang does not contain kangkang also, but
Oh, nasi
It
kangkang.
does!
All right.
It
Let me
does!
explain nasi kangkang to the whites. So you
Very
gotta learn about
Muslim.
love
You-
today, boy.
you make rice.
It's not love.
You make
No,
rice.
no, no.
It's a love potion, no?
What?
No, Walter, try your best to explain
It's
that
a
in
rape
English
potion.
and in medical
Oh, I
terms.
thought it was a
In
love
English and medical
potion.
terms, go, Walter.
You can't consent to it, right?
So
Because
you prepare a portion of carbohydrates.
Rice, quinoa, couscous.
It could be bread if you want to
but you must
Cook
toast the bread. It
If
has
you-
to be a hot meal. It has to be a
angmo
hot meal.
kangkang.
Or you,
Nasi kangkang angmo.
Yep. White. Okay, kangkang means spread legs.
Spread
Legs
eagle. Spread
spread.
eagle.
Spread eagle legs. Yeah, spread eagle
Yeah.
legs. And then continue, Walter.
And then you must
What?
Must I?
you must discharge.
Wait,
Or-
one word that
What
Walter
is
said
that?
just now.
Wait, does Walter even know how nasi kangkang is made?
No, he's trying to say it in medical terms. Wait, no, Walter said a word that for non-Malaysians might not understand. He used the word angmo.
Angmo.
That is white people.
Yep.
Just like how white people say Chinese ching chong
Yes.
or Japanese nip nip
I never
or
heard of that
if
one.
the brown
I've
people
never
as
heard of that one.
nip nip.
I'm pretty racist
I-
and I've never heard of that one.
An education for many.
Yep. Anyway, continue, Walter, with your
Okay, sorry,
with your
you-
spread
You
eagle.
menstruate
spread
into
eagle
your
cup-
carbohydrates. How about that? You just
Oh.
you
You discharge
you
into. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. Wait, do any of you know how nasi
Yes, I
kangkang
know.
is
You actually have to
made?
stand over.
You have to
This
Yeah.
this
over
is the
it.
right spot. You have to stand over it and then let the steam go up.
condensation.
Condensation
Yeah. And
goes
then-
up
No,
and
what?
condensation goes
Really?
drips down.
Yes.
Yes.
See, I told you. Walter doesn't
Oh
know how
shit!
nasi kangkang's made.
I've been making nasi kangkang wrong the whole time.
No wonder you're single. So that's actually a belief. If you feed a woman feeds that to the man will never leave her.
But you have to keep feeding him it, I think.
Yes.
It's not like, yeah.
Okay, but guys, you can't say Walter's wrong. Walter's from Sarawak, and for those of you who don't know where Sarawak is, it's in Borneo. So, and he's not pure Chinese. He's mixed with the Ibanese, I don't know, a lot of other
Malanao
1,000. No.
By the way,
So
Zara,
they're like-
you like Skyrim, right? Continue, Aswa.
So there are a lot of tribes here. So what happens is, that's where the menstruation comes in. Everything has to do with blood, in Walter's terms. So it's not wrong. It's his way.
So what were you, wait, Walter, before we continue, like, discharge what onto the carbohydrates?
You need to bleed on your carbohydrates.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't.
No?
No.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
do.
like
You
it's
can-
like
Okay,
food
okay.
coloring.
Bob,
Yeah.
this is Semenanjung privilege.
Let
Let the Bardian speak.
Hello,
Thank
I'm from
you.
Sarawak. What are you talking about? I was
I
born there.
appreciate it.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Bob. Okay.
Fusroda. Now,
Okay, full sudah. Cukup. Next.
Alright.
Wait, okay.
Wait.
Moving on to this contract.
Yes.
It's a shitty contract.
It is. We've been here for an hour, 3 pages. Now you know my pain. Every stream. Alright, submissive 15.13. Who's next? I can't remember.
I have no idea. I thought we've moved from
Alright, let me choose. Though
15.21.
a female, dear Zara, you're next. Submissive.
Submissive 15.13. The submissive accepts the dominant as her master with the understanding that she is now the property of the dominant to be dealt with as the dominant pleases during the term generally, but specifically during the allotted time.
I hate this.
And any
I
additional
fucking
agreed
hate this.
allotted time. Yeah, you know what? I agree with Walter that this contract sounds like it was written by a college student trying to reach a word count.
Alright, fix our postures. We have been redeemed to fix our postures. Please do. Yes. Yes, Baginda, 15.14.
15.13. Before we move on to 15.14,
Mm-hmm.
1-3, so 13. It sounds like, some of those Afghanistan, Al Qaeda kind of contract. What they expect from their woman.
Mm. No, the word is to be disposed of. I do. Why is that in there? Like, why is that like it's a body?
This is how white people perceive the Muslims. Okay, 15.14. The submissive shall obey the rules. The rules set out in Appendix 1 to this agreement. Where is that one? Oh, okay, right. We haven't gotten to the
No, no.
appendix yet.
It's probably in the earlier
Yeah.
chapters. The rules, yeah, the normal spank, blah blah blah. Nothing
Ah.
special. Okay.
Okay.
15:15. The submissive shall serve the dominant in any way the dominant sees fit, and shall endeavor to please the dominant at all times, to the best of her ability.
Do you guys like Pokemon?
Yeah.
You don't like them now?
Why not?
I've
I
seen
still
worse.
love Pokemon.
I've seen worse. Have you seen that thing about the water evolution of Eevee? What's it called? Vaporeon?
Vaporeon.
Yes.
Have you heard?
No.
Have you
No.
heard?
No.
I've only seen some nasty things
Oh,
about
oh.
Gardevoir.
Okay, well, there are nasty things about Vaporeon as well, where people talk about how Vaporeon is the most fuckable Pokemon.
No, that's not
There's-
true.
Mm.
I disagree.
That is
What
not
is the most?
response I expect.
Okay, chat. What is the most fuckable Pokemon? Can we have a poll, please?
Oh, you're talking
You know,
about fuckable
I
Pokemon?
thought before now that the answer for most people would be there are no fuckable Pokemon.
No, Clefairy. What are you talking about? After
What
you fuck
the
her, you
hell?
can cuddle her, and she can sing Clefairy,
Shit, man.
Clefairy.
I'm too old for this conversation. I can't relate.
Dude, I don't lie. You introduced me to Pokemon Go.
No, I know, but fuckable Pokemon. I once caught a student, a child, a minor, who was Googling for, what do you call this? What was it? This, shit, like something about fuckable anime. And I'm like,
Oh,
Googling some waifu nonsense.
yeah.
yeah.
That's fine. Pokemon are actually.
oh wait, it's your student, Walter.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're
Hey,
talking about.
some of them follow me, so be aware.
I know exactly.
Even so, I couldn't brain it. I was like, how do I brain that?
You gotta accept it, right? It's so fucking weird to think about that. All right.
How old are you, Asfa?
38.
Not that old.
You're not that old.
Yeah, he's just a couple of years
38's
older
really
than
young.
me.
But I can't relate to a lot of things.
Is it
So I
because you're
laugh.
kids?
Because
Sorry?
he's like pretty much 50% white. So
Okay, but I feel like the white people fuck animals too, though.
Oh yeah, sheeps. That's what they
Oh
do.
yeah, sheep, goat,
Yeah.
horse.
What?
There's no cock
Dogs,
like horse
dogs.
cock.
dogs as well. Yeah.
15.15.
I think our conversation
We
is
did
more of a
already.
red flag than
15.15
the
we did
story.
already.
No, our condition is way more entertaining than the fucking story.
15.15. Walter just finished it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
15.6. So it's Zara.
Yeah. 15. Submissive shall take all measures necessary to maintain her good health and shall request or seek medical attention whenever it is needed, keeping the dominant informed at all times of any health issues that may arise.
Okay. So
Okay, this is.
okay,
Sounds
but
like COVID tracker.
but the thing is, he breaks this. I'm gonna spoil a scene later on that I found out from one of the reviews. He's about to have sex with her. She says she's on a period, so he pulls out a tampon and throws it in the toilet. Romantic
Wait, he pulls out her
tampon and throws it in the toilet.
Where were they when he pulled her tampon
I
out?
have no details to that, but yeah, what the fuck?
I'm just thinking of the blood splatter and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how the plumber had to go. I mean, he has so much money to actually clean the toilet.
I'm thinking of, and I hate Hannah, but that moment I went, poor Hannah. Untrustable bear. All right, cool. Zara, you and I are gonna match in 3, 2, 1.
Match what?
Tattoo gang.
Che.
Eh.
Tattoo gang.
Oh no! Astrological bear is this one. It's douchebag bear. Sorry. That was broken bear. Hello.
Broken?
Yeah, that was broken. This is douchebag.
Oh wow, you look so much better, Bob.
Douchebag.
Fuck you.
It looks like Indian hairstylist.
Actually, yeah.
Right?
Come, I
Oh,
come for
yeah,
you.
those-
I come for you.
No, not Bollywood. Those Tamil Naidu films.
Yeah, I mean, like local Malaysian Indian
Local Malaysian,
hairstylist.
yeah.
What's the name
I
of the channel?
To be fair, right? Like, if you could grow hair like that nicely and a beard, because most people can only do one of either, right?
I can do this. I've done this.
He can do both. I
Yeah,
think he has a lot of hair.
Yeah. It's just that the top I don't like. I don't like hair this long.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I think you
Anyway.
need like really nice fluffy hair as well.
Thanks. Now I'm self-conscious about my hair. Anyway, where were we?
We can't see it.
Where were we? 15.16? Yes.
Pass
Is that
already.
where we are?
Baginda, yes.
Wait, 1-7.
Okay.
1-7.
1-7. Okay.
Okay.
The submissive will ensure that she procures oral contraception and ensure that she takes it as and when prescribed to prevent any pregnancy. Oh, just oral? Nothing else?
Oral
What about
contraception.
IUD?
Yeah, what about the injections?
Yeah.
I hate how like contraception's always left up to the woman.
Yep.
Like, dude, you could get a vasectomy. You don't want kids, right? And it's reversible, no?
Yep.
Or
Oh,
something.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, vasectomy
Okay, well,
is not
there's
reversible.
one that is reversible, right?
yeah.
There
Your
is?
tube's tight. It's
Yeah, I
like-
can't remember. I can't
But
remember.
actually,
for-
you know what? For dudes,
Walter.
if you have your
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Yeah, go ahead.
if you have the male equivalent of getting your tubes tight, it is sort of reversible, but it's not like traditionally it's not stated to be reversible
Oh.
because people expect full function and like
Oh,
people expect yeah.
Mm.
that's what people think when they say reversible, but
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've got sperm, then that's fine, you know.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I just have very little sympathy regarding men and contraception.
Hey, to be honest, I would take that man contraceptive pill when it releases. I would take that. Happily.
Oh, there is?
It's supposed to be released the past 2-3 years, but you know, COVID.
No, but they've been talking about male contraception for like years and years. It's just not been like mainstreamly
Yeah.
accessible, you know?
Yep.
Because
Oh.
our shit doesn't work on cycles. Like we are constantly producing it. So if you would get us to temporarily stop, it would require either like
He's
no matter how I try to go about it, you will cause a certain degree of damage to your reproductive organ. If you want to
And-
like a temporary stop.
Okay, fair, but also like contraception does have effects on women too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think, you know what? Fair. I just think men should like really take contraception rather than women. I mean, women are the ones who have to pay the price when men don't.
Yeah, but is what Walter's saying, you mean on the tool itself? The effectiveness of the tool is
No,
not...
somebody said like a drug that you can take to like
Yep.
prevent
No,
you
no, no.
from
The effect on men is the usage of the
Will
tool.
your penis be affected? Like, will
Yes.
you
you
will
have
be you will
premature
become
Is that right?
impotent lah. You will
ejaculation?
become impotent lah.
Hi, chat.
Right.
Enjoying the talk.
Though.
Enjoying the
That's
TED talk.
whole point, though,
What do you mean that's the whole point?
of contraception. Like,
Also no, yeah, like erectile dysfunction is like pretty
So, it,
It's a risk as well.
so that's
Okay.
the big risk. So it's like, might as well just not, just cut it off then.
yeah, why not just tie your tubes? I don't know, man. You know what? I feel like there isn't enough research done into ways men could navigate contraception.
But you know what? This is a great contraception. If you have a brain, you read this book, you will never want to have sex ever again. 15.19.
Wrong. You
I
want to have
disagree.
good sex.
I disagree.
All right, 15 for 18 or 19. 19, yes. Have fun with this one. No, 18, yes. Who's next?
I think this Walter.
Oh, 18 is me, ah.
Yep.
15, 18, the submissive shall accept with. This is describing my childhood. The submissive shall accept without question any and all disciplinary actions deemed necessary by the dominant, and remember her status and role in regard to the dominant at all times. Oh boy, this hits home.
This is just us when we were children.
It really sounds like Asian parenting.
I'm gonna prepare the red flag for 15.19. Go ahead, Zara.
No, actually, this is also a thing. Orgasm control.
Yeah, heard of No Nut
yeah.
November?
No. This is you ask for permission before you wanna pleasure.
Hydrate.
Oh,
This is
shit.
totally a thing actually. This was in my contract before. And I wrote the contract and also.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so can somebody read it? Oh, when you're done drinking.
The submissive shall not touch or pleasure herself sexually without permission from the dominant. This is actually one of the more legit BDSM things in this.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Baginda? 15
Oh,
or
yes.
20.
Okay. Yes. I'm learning so much. The submissive shall submit to any sexual activity demanded by the dominant and shall do without hesitation or argument. Sounds like Malay husbands and Indian husbands.
And Walter?
1521, the submissive shall accept whippings, flogging, spanking, caning, paddling. No mention like hanger, belt, flip flop. There's so many more. I don't know why they stop here. And any other
Flip-flops.
discipline the dominant should decide to administer without hesitation, inquiry, or complaint.
This one red flaggy.
It is red flaggy, number 1. And 2, I'm just laughing about flip-flops. I'm just imagining.
Yeah, man.
That's not the only type of footwear, okay? And now they come out with this Birkenstock nonsense. You know how heavy that shit is or not?
Yeah, they should mention Crocs, Birkenstock.
Dr. Martens.
Dude, what about like heels?
I think Birkenstocks hurt more. I think Birks hurt more than heels, in my
Really,
opinion.
I feel like heels would hurt more just because of like the small surface area and how
Yeah.
painful
I
it would
think-
be. Plus,
I understand.
I
No,
think
but
risk of
Birkenstocks, the
stabbing,
pain lasts
the risk
longer.
of being stabbed.
I think heels, from my experience, heels hurt at one side, where Birkenstock hurts like over a big area.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's
you
what
get
we're
hit on this
talking
shoulder
about.
with a Birk, the other shoulder also painful.
So for the whites, this is how Asian children are raised. We're just
I
going
hit
through
you because I love
all
you.
4 of us are just going through our childhood trauma right now, pretty much. No. 15.22.
This should have come with a trigger warning. 15.22, the submissive. Oh wait, not me, right? Hey, is it?
It's you,
Yeah,
it's you.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
after me.
submissive,
Yeah.
the submissive shall not look directly into the eyes of the dominant
the
except when specifically
fuck?
instructed to do so. This one is like my father. The submissive should keep her eyes cast down and maintain a quiet and respectful bearing in the presence of the dominant. My father.
That's a red
It's
flag.
always yeah, man.
That's a fucking red flag. Don't look into my eyes, bitch. What the fuck? That's a fucking red flag.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You. Nope, that's red flag. Look. See, I'm not even. This book gaslights me into thinking I'm stupid. I swear. 99! We got one more left to the magic 100.
We'll get there.
We'll
No worries,
get there. We'll get there by this page. I swear. I swear to God. I know we will.
Maybe even in this section of the contract.
15.23.
Or maybe in clause 3.
I'm sure we can find another one.
Okay, 15.23. The submissive shall always conduct herself in a respectful manner to the dominant. Okay, this sounds like the story between Queen Elizabeth II and Princess Diana. And shall address him
Rest in peace.
only as Sir, Mr. Grey, or such other title as the dominant may direct.
Fuck you.
This is fine. This is fine, actually. This is fine. This is a normal thing. Like,
I don't know why I'm nodding. It's like, I think it's fine as well.
No, this
is
is
a normal
fine.
thing for BDSM.
This is like Malaysian Chinese where they actually introduce themselves.
As
I am Mr. Chong. They go with the salutation as well. Mr. Tan. Sorry, what's your name, sir? Mr. Tan. Oh, right. Okay.
You can call me Mr. Tan. Yeah.
What's your first name, Mr. Tan?
What's your first name, Mister?
What's your wife's name? Mrs. Tan. All right. 15.24.
24. The submissive will not touch the dominant without his express permission to do so.
Even when he's drowning? Well, unless he's the reason he's
I
drowning.
mean, like,
I'm
good
sure
side.
that
Save me, please.
I
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that's
quite-
an express permission.
I'm quite ignorant when it comes to this whole thing. Is it normal?
what?
I
Don't
mean,
touch me, I'm scared.
this BDSM stuff. Is it like
Oh.
where it's
Oh yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
so? It's supposed to be a one-side thing, a one-way thing, is it?
No. Okay, look, it's a psychological thing. So this part, like a dominant and submissive, is the D and S part of BDSM. BDSM is actually three things.
Mm-hmm.
So dominant submission is 1/3, I guess, of BDSM,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a psychological thing basically, lah. Like, so one person's the submissive, the other person's the dominant. Or if you have two switches, they can switch between. But if you have a dominant and a submissive, then yeah, one person holds more power. But the thing is, it's actually the submissive who holds the power, because the submissive is the person who determines the limits and things like that. So the fact that he is the dominant, but he's taking so much of the power is what is the red flag.
Yep.
Oh,
The B and the S in BDSM is dominant and submissive.
Yes,
Yep.
B and D is bondage and discipline. D and S is domination and submission. S and M is
I
sadomasochism.
thought. Oh shit! I thought it was just bondage and sadomasochism.
No.
I didn't
It's
know
three
there
things.
was a.
B and D, D and S, S and M.
Drink.
Oh shit!
The doctor has learned something new today.
Getting educated.
Yep.
Where's my? I had to get more water.
I'm still lost, but it's okay.
Activity 16.
Right. Wait, who's 16?
You.
Oh,
I'm 20.
Activities. Now, number 16. The submissive shall not participate in activities or any sexual acts that either party deems to be unsafe or any activities detailed in Appendix 2. Okay, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna say this. I'm tired of this unsafe, unharmed, unsafe, unharmed. It's like, you need a guidance to how to walk, how to crawl, how to
Yep.
sit. It's like, why are you being so repetitive?
Because this is
Because
written
it's a terrible contract.
by an idiot for an idiot. Written for an idiot.
We are
for
the idiots.
By idiot characters.
You know,
Written by
If you-
bought by idiots.
if you want a good BDSM contract, there is a version available in this one book that's considered like the BDSM Bible.
Hmm?
It's called I can't remember, something got to do with roses and thorns. I'm gonna Google it real quick because that's where I took my contract from.
Every rose has its
Not like
dawn.
a good.
Stop
like
it. Bon Jovi is not welcome in this.
How dare you?
I'm half Filipino, I can say that.
But I heard you sing. Well, that's the part of Filipino missing. Kelly's here. She knows. Right, Kelly?
Oh. Oh my god, she's there.
Yeah, she's her sister's here.
My youngest sister.
Who's also a professional singer, right?
Oh yes, a vocalist. Yes.
Yes.
But is she an adult already?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
24 now?
No. 20.
Okay, she's an adult. Okay.
Yep.
There's so much shit
Yes.
that we're talking here.
Okay. Anyway, what's next? Who's next? Malta, number 17.
17. The dominant and the submissive has discussed the activities set out in the Appendix 3 and recorded in writing on Appendix 3 their agreement in respect of them. The hell? What is Appendix 3? Is Appendix 3 like a different way of saying Clause 3?
Oh, we'll
No,
get to the
no.
appendix
It's
after this.
Just think of it as a table. Just think of it
Yeah,
as a
we get
table.
into the appendix. I mean,
Oh.
not
The
the
book-
medical appendix.
The book is Screw the Roses, Send Me the Thorns. Very good
Mm.
book. It was written a really long time ago, but a lot of it's still relevant.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
I have it, so if anyone wants, I can send it to you.
I'd much rather do a reading stream of that, to be honest. Walter
Actually,
disappears.
yes. It's really
Be right
good.
back. I need to get charger.
Okay. If that's the case, let's go for a 1 minute break. We've been here for 1 hour 17 minutes. So for the non-subscribers, I'm gonna play an ad. It'll be 30 seconds. I make money. Mwah! For the subscribers, you will enjoy a cool dancing. Wow! Hello, you're all muted. No, not
No, I'm not.
okay. Erotic Cucumber and Aswa Baginda, you are muted.
I'm waiting for permission to unmute.
God no. All right. Where were we? I can't even remember where we are. Safe words. Yes, let's do safe words. Yay! My safe word is blueberry.
Oh, mine is safe word.
Really?
Yeah, my safe word.
You told me that like years ago. I remember that. Oh yeah.
It's
Ma-
I.
It should be something that like totally takes away the. Like mine would be diarrhea or something.
Well,
Totally takes away the urge for you to do anything else.
what if your partner is a fan of the brown?
Oh.
Diarrhea, yes! I fucking mentally shit his pants. Right.
Well, we don't kink shame, so
We don't kink shame. We just shame Christian and Anna for being fucking idiots. Good